There's a verse that I have used when I've had struggles with trying to figure out where my life is headed. It reads in Proverbs 3:5, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path." Hello, I'm Sergeant Nathaniel Hedgecock, and today I'm going to give you a little insight on how God has been directing my path. First, I will be going over what my life was like in the past. Then I will explain what God has been doing in my life. And finally, I will give you an idea on where I see God directing my life for the future. So let's start by going over a couple of details on what my life was like in the past. To start off, I worked in retail as a part-time sales associate, earning a little more than minimum wage and working decent hours. And on top of that, I was also attending a 2-year community college in hopes of earning my associate in arts degree. Now after a while, I started to notice that my hours at work were dwindling a bit, and I couldn't earn enough money to afford my schooling. So because of that, I had to stop taking classes just so that the money that I was earning I could use to support myself. So now that you know a little more about my past, I'll go ahead and move on to explaining how God's direction has been leading me to better things in life. Well, as I continued to work at my job, I started to feel a little interest and excitement in what I was doing, and I also noticed that I wasn't getting anywhere in life that was going to benefit me in the future. Well, God led me out of that lifestyle and led me into the direction of joining the Air Force. And since I joined the Air Force, I've experienced many great new things, such as traveling around the world, meeting new people, and also gaining some skills in leadership. Now, when I talk about leadership, I was always a follower throughout my life, and I never wanted to be a leader. Well, God helped me to get through that, and what He did was He put me into a leadership school to gain some new public speaking skills and to learn how to write better and also to be a mentor to others. And through that, He put me into a leadership role in my job so that I could be a leader to others and guide them and direct them in the right way to better their careers. And through that, I feel like my life has become a lot more rewarding and fulfilling. So now that you have a better idea on how God's direction has led me to join the Air Force and becoming a leader, I'll go ahead and move into explaining where I see God directing my life for the future. Now, the main reasons that I joined the Air Force was not just so I could earn a steady income to support myself, but to also continue my education to get my degree. Now, not having gone to school for a while, I had developed a fear of going back because I was afraid I was going to fail. So for the past 6 years, I haven't taken any courses to continue my education and further my degree. And what I believe that God has done is He has helped me to overcome that fear by starting off with this class. So I see that this is just a little hump in the road to continue to finish my degree and get my CCAF. Now, I don't see myself stopping here. I also believe that God has put a passion on my heart to pursue a degree in music. Now, it probably won't be a major, it might be just a minor degree, but my plan is to go for some music courses nonetheless. And what I've also had a passion for that God has put on my heart, based off of a video that I saw of this girl named Lindsay Sterling, I feel the need to pick up the violin and learn how to play that. And what I want to do through my music courses is learn how to read music and write music, so that maybe one of these days I can use that to get good at the violin and be able to perform. So now that you have a little more understanding on where I see God directing my life for the future, let's wrap up by going over everything that I've talked about today. To start off, I talked about what my life was like in the past. Then I explained what God has been doing in my life. And finally, I gave you an idea on where I see God directing my life for the future. So I hope that in conclusion that you can take this message to heart and that it would be an encouragement to everyone in realizing that no matter how much you may struggle in life, God is always there directing your path. Thank you.